What is going on, guys? Welcome back to The Art of Violence. What I want to talk about today is what's going on with Dana White, because I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with Dana White. I don't know what's up with him. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he still wants to be in the UFC anymore. I don't know if he still cares about it. I mean, he's promoting boxing. He's shouting out boxers on his Instagram instead of shouting out UFC fighters. He's doing power slap now, having a bunch of OnlyFans hoes and Aiden Ross and the Nelk boys promote it. Sorry, there's like a sound that keeps coming from over there. I feel like someone's going to attack me or something, but if it happens, at least we'll put it on YouTube, get some views out of it, right? Got to sacrifice yourself for the entertainment of the people. But I don't know what he's doing. Genuinely, I don't know what he's doing. It's starting to make the UFC, it's starting to make this sport, this company that he's built, look disgraceful. Like, why are you going and doing all these other things and starting all these other organizations when the UFC is suffering right now? We don't have Conor anymore. Cokehead Conor's doing cokehead stuff. We don't have Conor anymore. The females don't have a star. They got Valentina, that's it. They got Tracy Cortez. No one gives a shit about her fighting. They just care about her because she's hot. I'm sure she doesn't think that, but the UFC, I don't think is bigger than it was when Conor was on his run, and that's a problem. That's a huge problem. There's more individual stars now, but it's like a lot of the fights that should be happening, recently Dana did announce some fights that are going to happen, which is great. Excuse me. I believe he announced Dricus and Hamzat, Charles and Ilya. So finally we're getting some fights that need to happen. Hopefully Tom and Jones goes on way down the line, or not way down the line, actually sooner. You got to understand, this sport is very, very fickle. It's very, very fickle, and people they expect violence. They expect knockouts. They expect big things to happen, and when they're not happening, when those things aren't transpiring, they're going to go somewhere else. Their eyes are going to go elsewhere, and it's like they need to make these things happen quickly. I understand you don't have to make them back to back to back. You don't have to make huge fights every single week, but there needs to be something big happening every 4 to 8 weeks. Some big fight to look forward to. Some, huge star showdown, with a lot of drama in it. They need to bring back the face-to-face confrontational interviews that they used to do, where the fighters would sit across from each other and talk shit to each other, like they do in boxing. I think the last one they did was Darren Till and it's Darren Till and who was it? Jorge Masvidal. I think that was the last one they did. So they need to bring that back. That brings a lot of fans, a lot of attention, a lot of controversy when you see them face to face like that. And they're talking a bunch of shit to each other. They try to fight each other. They get each other all riled up. That's a big deal. And if they're not doing that, that's a problem. And it's again, filming the fight announcements from his office. The press conferences are boring. They're not doing additional things to make the fight interesting. They should force as many confrontations between the fighters as they can, especially if there's heat there, especially if there's drama there. They should be trying to make these big star fights happen, the fights that need to happen, again, at least once every 6 to 8 weeks. Dana's just off in La La Land. I don't know what he's doing. It's he doesn't even care anymore. He's hanging out with Aiden Ross, the Nelk boys, other streamers, Nina Drama. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Do you even care about the sport anymore? Because if that's the case, I think we need a new Dana White. We need someone else to come in. And you know what? I'm the guy. I'm just kidding. But I might be. I don't know. Honestly, I think I could do a better job at this point. So can MMA Guru. Lucas Tracy could probably do a better job. I don't know how Lucas is getting the views he's getting now. He was stuck between 40 to 50. He disappeared, came back, pulled a PR stunt. Now he's getting 75 to 100 every video. Do I need to do that? Do I need to leave and come back? Jesus. I don't know how he did that. His video average just jumped 30 to 40,000 views a video on average. He's probably crushing it with the revenue and just, I don't know, whatever else he's doing. Probably selling a tutorial for the Muzza dance or whatever it's called. The one that Ziz used to do. See if we could put a little clip of Lucas Tracy doing that little gay dance. But This is ridiculous. I really think at this point Dana White is holding back the sport. I really think at this point we need someone else besides Dana White. Anyone else, someone who has a decent mouthpiece, who's willing to cause a little bit of controversy, who's willing to say it how it is, not willing to push false narratives just to push them, willing to make the best fights happen, not people please, not run off and lose focus and lose momentum and just go start some other thing just because. So, man, I think we need to honestly get rid of Dana White. I'd like to see him gone. I don't even know what he's doing. He's insulting the UFC. He's insulting combat sports at this point. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. I want you to comment below. I want you to tell me how you feel about this, because what do we need to do? Like, do we need to do a petition like they did with John Jones? Do we need to, I don't know, storm the UFC Apex? Probably not the best idea. Like, I feel like if the MMA community as a whole just makes enough noise, we could potentially get rid of him. We could potentially make him want to step down if the people's voices are heard enough. So I don't know what that looks like exactly. MMA Guru is doing a damn good job, but this is ridiculous. Like, I'm starting to feel bad for the UFC fighters and the UFC fans. It's not fair to the fans. I find this frankly disgusting. I find Dana White's actions disgusting and repugnant, and I think we need to remove him, or he needs to remove himself. So it is what it is, man. We'll see how things play out. I just wanted to come on here and tell you a little bit of how I feel about that. I'm going to be back posting videos regularly. And, yeah, it is what it is. So comment your thoughts below. Let me know how you feel. My name's Angelo. This is The Art of Violence. And as always, till next time.